my project aims, it's also increase the consciousness of executive assistant job description, because in some companies in Turkey, including the executives, hire executive assistants, but they have no idea what they are really, where they are in the company. So I'm also trying to see where we are globally, what the other executive assistants are doing in other companies, in other countries. So I also wanted to talk with you from HR side. How do you see this position? What it means for you?
Well, in my past in the US, the executive assistant helped usually like your CEO or your CFO. There's usually one person that is assigned to take care of all their needs. So if this person was traveling, or if this person had meetings or needed to schedule or anything that this person needed, this person would take care of that. They took care of everything, because the CEO or CFO, their focus needs to be on the business. Mm-hmm. So they use their executive assistants as the function of making sure their tasks that they can take care of them and get them to where they need to be and have everything ready for them so that they're going on. If you know anything about CEOs and CFOs, usually they see the future. You know, they think 5 and 10 years out. You've worked with them and they see long term. So this person is that person that takes care of them. It's a strong role. It's got to be somebody that's very dependable. And I think that's one of the keys in there, is that this person is willing to do anything. And I know it's got some odd hours sometimes. You know, this person gets off the plane at 3 o'clock in the morning and they don't have a hotel room or something shut down. And this person is that key person to take care of them. Mm-hmm. A lot of times they are the dependent, they're the communication person for them. Mm-hmm. So that's a strong quality that they need to have. I don't know if y'all run into it in Turkey like we do in the US. Your younger generations are, the email etiquette has been an issue. Have y'all seen that there? Where people will type a text or an email as a text, you know, so this person needs that professional ability. And so we see them at there's usually one for a company. Usually it's for that higher end of your company, the chief executive officer is who it is. I'll let you go ahead and ask.
As far as I know, in USA, executive assistants are also included in HR responsibilities, right? Even a little bit. They are also trained in HR side. Is that correct? I heard that from one of my friends in USA.
Yes. The reason that they're tied to HR is the confidentiality piece. Your HR people are the protector of all the information. So whoever that executive assistant is has to have that confidentiality about them. They have to have that, the trust in them, the respect in them, and that they've got to be that dependable person on that. So yes, they usually are tied to HR somehow or legal somehow. A lot of times the legal counsel is also tied to the executive assistant.
No, that's good, because in Turkey, some managers think that this position is something subordinate. So they never see it like a partners. But from my point of view, executive assistants are like partners to their executives. They must, let's say, step together. They must think together. So that's why I asked this question to you. It's good that they are being involved in HR. HR responsibilities are provided to executive assistants.
Yes. And that's where they've got to work together on all of it, because, you know, there's a tie in there amongst that level, and the trust is a key in your CEO and your HR and your executive person. So you've got to have that trust there with everything.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay. And the second question is that, which I give importance is, let's say, what are the most three critical skills, capabilities that an executive assistant must have? I
The
get
thing,
many answers for that, many answers. The three must I need.
the three must.
For some
Organiz-
people, they told that the first one is being a trustworthy person. It's very important for me. One says communication. What are yours?
Mine would be organizational skills because of everything that they have to do. They've got to be inside that organizational skill. They've also got to be where they can multitask and deal with multiple things that's going on in a day. My second one would be the professionalism, the way they interact with people, their the way their appearance, their conduct, their confidentiality. That professionalism is what sets them apart from other people. And of course, the third one's always got to be the communication tool. The verbal and the written side are keys because they are representing the company. Because usually, majority of the time, they're the ones sending out the memos, they're drafting the memos, they're sending all the letters. They're taking care of all that for your CEO. So they've got to have those three key things.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my top three.
Good. Thank you so much. I got
You're
it.
welcome.
I got my answers. Thank you for taking your time with me at your afternoon. Really.
Well, we're still on morning here.
But
It's
almost
11:30.
It's 8 hours